You're about to learn how to pay for college yourself without any loans or needing your parents. The contents of this video represent information only. This is not financial advice. If you have any questions, simply send an email to wisegraduates@gmail.com. You can also find more information on other platforms. Links are on the wisegraduate.com website. Imagine for a moment that you have just graduated college. Congratulations! All that hard work provides a tremendous sense of accomplishment, and you will now put that knowledge to use and start a life of your own. For most graduates, however, it also starts a clock ticking where student loan payments will soon follow. The pressures and worry of finding a job quickly overtake any joy experienced at graduation. But what if your college debt obligation was paid in full? Would that not relieve the pressure of having to find a job just to start making payments? Would it not give you more options and choices and allow you time to be more selective of an employment choice? Well, let's take a look at how that is now possible that few people know about. This is your financial contract with your university. It lays out the terms of what must be paid by either you or your parents in order to satisfy your financial obligation. It is based in dollars, or whatever your country's monetary unit may be, and must be paid with an equal amount of dollars or unit of currency. Technically, this is a 1-to-1 ratio between the obligation and satisfaction sides of the equation. But does that have to be the case? What if you replace the satisfaction side with an asset that increases in value irrespective to the value of a dollar? Now the two monetary units can move independently of each other. When you satisfy your obligation, you will still use an equivalent amount of your asset. But what if your asset goes up in price, where it is 10 times its original value? What if it increases 100 times the value of a dollar? Or 1,000 or even 10,000 or more? Not possible? In 2010, if you purchased just $1 worth of Bitcoin, you would have received 1,309 coins. To put this in perspective, every dollar you transformed from fiat currency into the digital currency of Bitcoin would be worth over $24 million today. Therefore, your college tuition and just about anything else you wanted to buy could have been easily purchased by simply switching $1 worth of value into this other asset class. Unfortunately, this tremendous upside opportunity is no longer available due to Bitcoin's lofty price. Or is it? Since the invention of cryptocurrencies over 10 years ago, Wise is the only digital asset out of literally thousands of them that is 100% fully decentralized, just like Bitcoin. It is backed by the second largest digital asset called Ethereum. It's fully automated by the utilization of smart contracts that were not originally implemented into Bitcoin. It was specifically designed to earn interest through a process called staking, which is similar to CDs or bonds, where you can earn between 10% and 30% annualized return on top of the price increase. In fact, the original name that was considered was the bank token, because it can perform all the functions of a traditional bank, but without any employees. Wise has what is called second-layer solutions, which allow anyone to lend or borrow without any credit checks as just a few of its features. It also rewards users for helping spread the word about this new currency. The bottom line is that Wise is a complete financial ecosystem in the digital asset space that can deploy any financial instrument on its platform that it deems useful. But let's not get off track and forget why we're here. Wise is only a tool we are using to satisfy the financial obligation of paying for college by disconnecting from fiat currency with a 1-to-1 ratio and replacing it with a 1 to 100, 1 to 1,000, or 1 to 10,000 or more capability. Paying for college based on fiat with fiat is simply not very wise. This simulator was created to help individuals better understand the potential of WISE in an easy-to-visualize manner. Essentially, it simulates what the WISE value could look like over 2021, based on certain assumptions and projections. Again, don't get sidetracked from our one-to-one discussion that we are only using WISE to increase to a 1 to 100 ratio, or more over time. This number 100 equates to 100xing the WISE price over the next year. This simulates that for every dollar of fiat that you convert into WISE being worth $100 over this time period. Therefore, if we convert $550 of fiat into 1 Ethereum, which is the current price of Ethereum, and then buy WISE with it, it will 100x into $55,000. If over the next year the price of Ethereum increases by 25%, then the WISE value will be over $68,000. Remember, WISE is backed by Ethereum. It is the underlying digital asset where if Ethereum increases, so does WISE. The second tab on the simulator projects how the staking capability will additionally increase the multiplier, and in conjunction, the value. Here you see the value has increased to almost $90,000 by staking your WISE for at least 1 year, which could pay for many colleges. This is because the multiplier of 100 has increased to 162.5 when the interest received is 30%. Now you know the smartest course of action to pay for your college tuition is to do so with WISE. It gives you the ability to 100x the satisfaction of your obligation over the next year. The potential also exists to 1000x over the next couple years, or maybe even 10,000x over your 4 years of college. If you have generally absorbed how smart it is to use WISE to pay for college, a light bulb may have illuminated in your mind. What if this represented a contract to buy a car, which is based in fiat currency? Think of the discount you would get if you used WISE in order to pay for it. Or what if this represented a deed on a house, again, based in fiat? Exchanging just a couple $1,000s into WISE and giving it some time could allow you to escape from ever having a mortgage. It almost seems like eliminating fiat entirely would be the wisest decision you ever make. There's no need to imagine any longer. You now have a solution to not only pay for college in full, but also create any type of life for yourself that you wish. All it takes is for you to get WISE. Don't wait. December 30th, 2020 is the last day to get your WISE for the best price before it's available on exchanges where hundreds of thousands of investors will see it and then drive up the price. If you are watching this video in 2021, you will still have the ability to 100x or 1000x over time, but it just may take a little longer. The process to get started will also be a little different, where we will have a different video available at that time. So don't wait. Go to wisegraduate.com and click on the Get Started button. This jumps to a step-by-step video to get WISE. In order to get 10% more WISE absolutely free, you need to click on the Get WISE button at the top of the page. If you have any questions, send an email to wisegraduates@gmail.com and you will get a quick response. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to helping you become a WISE graduate.